Hey there, so in this post, I'm going to share with you our work from home policy secret framework called Commitment Workflow. Just make sure to stay until the end as I'll give you a peek at how we use LarkSuite to manage our tasks remotely and efficiently. Welcome to the Digital Transformation Academy. My name is Dennis Hilario and I'm here to help you in your digital transformation journey. Let the show begin. So we are just meeting. My name is Dennis Hilario and I give my best thoughts about digital transformation, productivity, and innovation. Just make sure to subscribe and smash the like button as it helps my channel reach to more people like you. It's been years at my company that I try and experiment with the most effective and efficient way of making our team productive and delivering results to our customers. As the founder and operator at the same time, I tried so many tools from Assembla, Basecamp, Trello, Notion, and more. As the nature of my work our field sales consulting, field product implementation, and at the same time monitoring remotely the progress of our team in the office. 2 years ago when I contemplated converting our team to a work from home setup due to traffic in Manila. But the old school thinking was the reason I have not executed the idea. So some form of adversity or challenge will indeed motivate you to innovate and take action. So mid 2019, that's pre-COVID pandemic, when I have decided to slow down the business a little bit just to stimulate service quality. So I had to be conservative. So I figured I had to change. So first I reverted to our company DNA, which is being customer-centric instead of a product company. Our success in our first decade as a company was because of our service-oriented nature and doing everything for the customer. So it changed uncontrollably due to my desire to grow, but fortunately, I was able to bring it back. My second action was to take inventory of our current resources and put some metrics on it so to be able to objectively decide on what things to let go. So from those challenges, when I was able to define an effective remote work policy, it was an amazing discovery, which now I call the commitment workflow. So here's the breakdown of our secret workflow. So hoping that I can help small businesses to easily adopt and define your remote work or work from home policy and be productive using LarkSuite. LarkSuite is a product made by ByteDance, the makers of TikTok. So let's dive right to it. Secret number 1, let go of time-based monitoring. We've been used to time in and time out monitoring process, and this culture only promotes unengaged employees. We do implement a time in process via LarkSuite, but it's just to notify the team that you are online and available. This is a little tricky because we require our team to be available on daytime due to customer support during work hours. So we can implement a 1-hour response time. So it's like the team's internal SLA. These response times are monitored and serve as one variable in their performance or performance KPI. So at the end of the day, the team submits a status report of their tasks. We call them commitments with their roadblocks and a request to work overtime if necessary. Secret number 2, define tasks clearly with acceptance criteria. So since we are mostly programmers, we digest tasks from user stories or customization requests from our customers. Each team lead defines tasks acceptance criteria. A criteria can be a high-level design or a test script. For other employees or functions like sales, for example, we can have a task such as booking of meetings, and the acceptance criteria can be 3 meetings for a week. An HR or admin function can be like manpower sourcing tasks, and the criteria are 5 interviews for 1 week. Secret number 3, so you have to secure the team's commitment. So once the criteria or acceptance criteria are set, ask the members to assess them and ask for their commitment. So this should be an open dialogue between the team. A team member should not commit to it if he or she has clarifications, and team leaders should be empathetic on the commitment date. The final form of a commitment is the task summary, acceptance criteria, and the commitment date. Secret number 4, so be open to commitment adjustments. There's no such thing as a perfect plan. I always say that if things always go as planned, then we don't need managers. The role of a manager is to manage risks, roadblocks, and motivate people. Hence, commitment adjustments are a good culture to practice if executed correctly. Team members should initiate the adjustment request with their roadblock details and justifications, and team leaders should assess and validate them. They may agree to work overtime instead of adjusting the commitment, or the a good team lead may have a quick resolution to avoid the adjustment. This is also a good practice, so we can notify customers ahead if adjustments are made. Secret number five, you have to measure. In our case, a commitment is not limited to one task. It is a batch of tasks called job order. A commitment can be as short as 1 week or as long as 3 weeks. So on every delivery of commitment, the team leader has to validate them based on acceptance criteria. And in the end, score the commitment based on quality and timeliness. At the end of the month, we have a summary of performance based on their KPIs, and we quickly figure out on what to do. This is where the company's rewards, incentives, and code of conduct come in. Commitment-based monitoring is definitely effective instead of installing time monitoring apps or screen recording apps for your employees. It's not only more productive, but promotes employee engagement and trust. There are so many online collaboration tools we can use to monitor this type of productivity workflow, such as, say, Airtable. But in our case, we use LarkSuite. So as promised, here's a peek of how we implement our commitment workflow using LarkSuite. But before I proceed, I'd like to introduce my Accounting Starter Digital Course, second edition. It's a 7-module pre-recorded self-paced course to help you learn the basics of accounting. And it comes with a free lifetime access to our own Snap accounting and payroll software. Check out the link in the description box for details. So this is LarkSuite. You can visit larksuite.com to access it. You can get started for free. So basically, it's a next-gen collaboration suite. So again, as mentioned, the makers of LarkSuite are from the makers of TikTok called ByteDance. So basically, the features at no cost are unlimited video calls, 200 gigabytes of free cloud storage, searchable chat history, and there's even a built-in AI translation. And of course, security is there. Again, feel free to sign up and download the app version as well. You can download it in mobile or desktop. So this is the login screen of the Mac desktop app. So after signing up, you can log in. So there's a 6-digit code sent via email. Okay, so this is the landing page. As you can see, we have here messages. You can also do meetings. You can also book your appointments or calendars. There is also a spreadsheet app and a doc app that you can use. You can manage your contacts. And one of the best things here in LarkSuite is the workflow or workplace workflow that I'll discuss in a bit. To start with, so all communications are via the chat or through online meetings. And then once we have agreed on some tasks, the first step here is we go to the docs and we define the tasks. So as mentioned, we are defining tasks as a job order. So this is one example of a job order, the JO summary, commitment date, who is the developer, and then these are the description or details. Some job orders have test scripts attached, but that's not necessary. Some are screenshots of what needs to be done. So after this, the next step here is that the team member should go to the workplace. So we have here a predefined customized job order form. So the team member can do this. So based on the spreadsheet that he has defined, say JO1234, what is the target version? Say ERP version 1.2825. So this is the task summary, task description, total hours estimate, say 40 hours. Then the commitment date as mentioned. Say for example, the commitment date is November 2, and then the task scripts are entered here and the corresponding JO link. Okay, so once the team member is done with the details, then he can seek for the approver based on your organization, like this one. And then you can put additional approvers. So once submitted, the approver can now see all the job orders for approval in this section. So like in this case, we have end of day reports, and then we have the job orders. In this case, this is one example of a job order. And then You just need to either reject, approve. You can also comment, or you can also discuss if you have issues on the job order. So the summary of the job orders or internal job orders, together with the commitment dates and assigned personnel, are being monitored by the managers or the team leads or even the HR. The HR also assists on that. So we know if if there are upcoming tasks to be done or if there are overdue tasks. And then from there, once the programmer or the team member is done with the task, then they can submit like a job order testing request. So this is just telling the team lead that he's done with the job order. They can send a test link or attachment screenshots or request for a demo with our team lead, and then the team lead now does the testing and the validation, and then after that uh, approves the job order testing request. So there you go. So this approval workflow from LarkSuite is super powerful, where you can also define approval workflows for job like job referrals, like business trip requests. They can also apply for leaves. So these forms are done in the admin section of LarkSuite. Maybe in the future, I'll be posting detailed instructions on how to set up the approval workflow. So there you go. So that's how we manage our work from home employees in our team. I hope you get a lot of value in this post. If you do, again, kindly consider subscribing and smashing the like button so that you get notified in my next video. Again, thank you so much for watching DX Your Life and Business. Have a great day.